when I read his books, I found them thought-provoking and entertaining. I agree with and have been or at least influenced by a lot of things that he's said. I don't really mind the abrasive, aggressive persona on Twitter. I kind of take it with a grain of salt for what it is. I can understand why he does it. I think it can be effective, even if I wouldn't personally choose to kind of act in that way. And I think, he seems to be, for the most part, I think, genuine. I think he seems to live with a pretty high amount of integrity, probably more than most of us manage to achieve. And so I can respect that even while,
uncompromising in that sense.
I mean, I think it's worthwhile to take some of his critiques to heart. Sometimes maybe it's difficult, kind of how many people can live the life that he advocates.
I mean, at the end of the day, you have to work, and not all of us can be. We can be entrepreneurs on the side as well, but then you need to figure out how to make a living. For example, realizing that maybe stability is overrated in the case of 9-to-5 jobs, that this is not really something that you have to aspire for, because at any time, someone who's been working for 10 years at a certain company wakes up now and then they're laid off because of COVID. How I understand it, for example, when it comes to tenureship and at university, etc., you should never take things for granted. This is one, and you should never bullshit your way through. So these are the kind of takeaways from the books. It's like, of course, you have to be responsible for the things for your opinions. You should never take things for granted, because at any moment in time, shit happens. So coming from this is also something very important to keep in mind, and even from a philosophical perspective.